This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody? It's Michael Davis, H.R. Black. Some may know me as the professor of women's wrestling. Now, I was given that name by a very good friend of mine, the professor CZW Cruz from the Pee-wee Hustle. And the reason why he gave me that name, because he knows just like everybody else that follows me on social media, Instagram, Twitter, that I am a big fan of women's wrestling. And I've been a fan for, I would like to say, like about almost over 7 years. Because when I first started watching women's wrestling was when the TNA Knockouts. And you have women like Gail Kim, Mickie James, Victoria, ODB, Awesome Kong, women that I became a big fan of after they won with TNA and when they went back or made their debut in WWE. I always been a fan of those women that because they bust their ass, they put the Knockouts division on a map, just like some of the women in CZW put that promotion in the map for the time being. And it pissed me off seeing how CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling, pretty much admitted that they don't give a damn about the women. They didn't give a damn about the women from the very beginning, because you have a promotion named WSU, Women Superstar Uncensored. That's when you know they didn't give a damn. They didn't give a damn. Having a wrestling promotion and with uncensored, pretty much, it's like the promotion back in the day called WEW or whatever. There was some promotion out there that was very out there, very pretty much training women like porn stars, strippers, and all that nonsense. And that's what they did here. They pretty much treated everyone like objects, pieces of meat, porn stars. And the women that I saw wrestling for CZW / WSU are not even close to that level of being mentioned as porn stars, strippers, and sluts. Although some people on that I got mentioned, they have posted pictures that should be posted strictly on Patreon, meaning that they got paid for see these photos. That's why you have creeps sliding your DMs, sending your dick pics. I mean, I respect the hell out of you for some of the people that do this, but please leave that shit strictly for Patreon or OnlyFans, because when you do that you post it on Instagram or Twitter, you're pretty much begging them to slide in your DMs and be creepy. So I'm just looking out for y'all. But back to the fact of the matter, CZW, Combat Zone Wrestling, they have pretty much admitted that they treat everyone like shit with the promotion they gave them, and naming their events after provocative things like I paraphrasing, Double D Destruction, or hair pulling cat fights, or a big booty bombers, or what I mean, they got shit like that. They naming their shows for the women like that, and it's just why? What? I thought we were done having creepy ass dudes running women divisions, but apparently we're not. We're not. DJ Hyde, a guy that apparently who is a wrestler in the independent scene, who wrestled for CZW quite often, but the only thing I see him do is get his ass kicked by LaVista. That's it. And those were my favorite moments. And he's known for being a a creep. He had a picture of service online earlier this week where he took a picture of Solo Dawn and Penelope Ford after a match, and you can see him the far left corner taking a picture of their asses. I'm pretty sure, or he was taking a video of their asses, but I'm pretty sure he would have taken a picture of them, showing respect after a hard fought wrestling match. But there's also some that came out from JT Dunn, who was a former wrestler from CZW, and apparently WSU, the so-called women's promotion. He said that DJ Hyde came in the locker room pretty much saying that he let a couple women go because they didn't want to have sex with him, and he put Dunn and David Starr, who was known as the Juicy Products in the women's division, the WSU, and he booked them to be tag team champions. So he pretty much put two men in the women's division, and then have them be tag team champions that was strictly for the women. And you have guys like Jordanella coming forward. How he's known for being this guy that's known for being an asshole. And you also have MJF of all people coming out saying that he's also there's also a history of him being a racist and him being racist towards Jews, Jewish people, which I believe MJF is Jewish, I believe. I'm not really sure. If you guys know, let me know down below in the comments. But yeah, all these other women that work for CZW coming forward and pretty much saying their piece after one Levisto came forward with a video of her displeasure of the company. Keep in mind, this is someone that put her blood, sweat, and tears on this in this promotion. She was a champion in CZW. She was a champion in WSU. She was the first and only female. I think the first female to compete in the Cage of Death, who was a match that is strictly for men. And she's a Hall of Famer for CZW. So you pretty much made this woman a star in your promotion, and you pretty much went out of your way and treat every woman you have on that roster years ago like pieces of meat. And big ups to Levisto for coming forward and just saying her displeasure and talk about how she feels about the shit that CW did with them degrading with the women. And you have some of the best women, the very best in women wrestling working for your company, for your promotion. Names like Levisto, Mercedes Martinez, Leva Bates, Mia Yim, Amber Nell, Santana Garrett, Barbara Hayden, Sue Young, Jessica Havoc. Who else? Jordan Grace, Tessa Blanchard, Willow Nightingale, Tara Calloway, Chris Statlander, who I believe is the current WSU Spirit Champion. I mean, Veda Scott, Kira Hogan, Diamante. I can go on and on and on. You made these women into just pure objects. You didn't book them like women wrestlers. You didn't train like women wrestlers. You train like pieces of meat. Train like objects. And before you go on and compare this to WWE, you cannot compare it to WWE. If there are some people that are doing that, stop it. You cannot compare this to WWE. Yeah, they did broad pain matches, lingerie pillow fights. You had a partnership with Playboy having their women on the covers. They had Trish Stratus bark like a dog in the middle of the ring. They have a handful of women pretty much making out with Vince McMahon on TV. I know Vince McMahon's a piece of shit, but I don't think he's that big of a piece of shit to have the same attitude as DJ Hyde. I can admit that. Call me a WWE Mark Hard all you want. It's the truth. But you have all these women on the roster that are some of the very best in women's wrestling, and you treat them like you degrade them. You stoop that low to degrade them and treat them like sluts. I mean, it's just, I thought we were done with this shit, but I guess we're not. And for all the people, they go out of their way. One person in particular that will go out of their way and say, they try to bring back the Divas era. They're trying to bring back the term Divas. Act like a diva. Well, this is what you get. You want to act like a diva, you gotta get treated like one, pretty much. If you say that you want to bring back the term diva or be a diva in the women's wrestling world, it's not gonna work. Cause you're the type of person that would claim that, I train with Jay Lethal and all the very best in the Florida area. Meanwhile, at night I go to the strip club and bust my ass and it hurt my knee, and I'm out of action for almost a year. This is what happens, man. We don't need no more divas. We don't need more promoters or companies treating these women like they're divas from the Attitude Era. Because they're not. They're women's wrestlers. They're professional wrestlers. They're warriors. They bust their ass, and and for our entertainment. For our entertainment, not the promoters that take pictures of the women's asses for their entertainment. And their entertainment has something to do with a bottle of lotion and Kleenex. I'm tired of all these people that have accounts on social media that show off their ass, the women wrestlers' asses and their boobs hanging out. Them wearing close to nothing, posting on their accounts and pretty much saying how hot they are. Now that's not me. I got a lot of shit for posting a lot of women wrestlers on my account, but I'm not doing the shit that they do. I'm not posting pictures of them with their ass hanging out, or their boobs hanging out, or them wearing nothing. I'm not posting women's leaks. They got their photos leaked and post them on my account. If you get tagged in those photos, please block and report. That's my advice to you guys. Cause some of y'all I respect the hell out of. I met some of y'all, and some I may not like, but I try to look out for y'all. And this is shit that keep on going. If y'all just take a stand and keep on taking a stand and just stop having creeps and just having promoters like DJ Hyde treating you like dogs. Leave the Patreon photos to Patreon. Don't post them on social media because you're begging for them to send DMs and send you dick pics. And hopefully the thing CZW gets what they deserve, and hope it gets closed down. Hope it goes out of business. But with the amount of people that go to their shows, like 5 people nowadays, they're probably out of business, and nobody gives a shit about them anymore. But that's all I gotta say about that. That's my rant. Let me know down below what you think about this whole situation. Like the video, subscribe, tap the bell, and make sure you're staying safe, wiping your asses, and washing your hands. Until then, I'm Michael Davis, Black, and the professor of women's wrestling. I'm out.